Today on Beavertown Outdoors, we're making moves and splitting wood. So today's a big day. We've got a log truck coming today, and it's going to be here sometime this afternoon. And but I still got to get stuff done. I still got a lot of pine left to split, and we're going to do that. We're going to do that a little different than we normally do. So I got over here. I'm going to take you over. So my thought is trying to organize everything. Get out of the sun. Sun is bright today. So I want to get, I had a place for the logs to go, which I'm going to put them up the driveway for now. That's why I'm going to have them drop it. It's easy enough for the log truck. It's not going to block stuff until I got to move it. But trying to get everything set up for being able to process. What my plan was to use this area to stage logs for the processor and then figure out something else for splitting. Probably going to do that up closer to the barn, maybe either that, or I might just do splits with the RuggedMade and everything out in the woodyard, which is what I'm going to try out doing today. I haven't in a while. Usually I set up the RuggedMade, bring the wood to it, split it, haul it away. But that's with the processor now, that area that I used to do that in is kind of occupied. So the RuggedMade is obviously much more mobile than the processor. Moving the processor around, setting it up is a couple-hour project. So we're moving the RuggedMade not so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the RuggedMade out to where I piled all the pine. If you remember, I had the whole big mountain of pine that I was splitting out of over in that area. And what I did the other day, we'll take a walk out here. What I did the other day was I took the Branson, loaded up rounds, and moved them out to the area where they're going to eventually be stacked, with the plan of just, instead of taking the time to split into totes, hauling them out here, occupying the totes, and until I get it unloaded and stacked, I'm just going to split into a pile like I used to do a long time ago. Just split it right out in the area that it's going to be, and just hand move it, maybe with a wheelbarrow or something, over to get it stacked up. So what I did was I moved all the rounds of pine, that pine from out front that I hauled away with the Branson. Check that video out. Move them over here, and I'm going to position, change where I had the totes staged, and I'm going to kind of work the splitter into here, so that way the log lifts over here, and we're just going to split right into this pile here and build that up, and then that way I can just move it over and stack it. So that's what the plan is. Now, the RuggedMade I left set up. You know, because originally my plan was just where it was by the pile, just keep splitting and moving it with totes. But that's not what I'm going to do. And any of you that have a RuggedMade know there is one slight downfall to their design. Is that it's not, you've got to break it, you're supposed to break it down anytime you move it. You know, there's a towing mode where you gotta take the, let me get over here, you gotta take the log tray off, separate the log lift, break it down, move that, pull this out, put it into the top with the log lift down, take the tray, put it up and over, and have it all pinned, and then you can hook up to the hitch. Because you notice on a RuggedMade, if you haven't seen this before, so the log lift, or I'm sorry, the sorting tray basically sits on the hitch, and it blocks you from using the hitch. So some people, and I may do this, they change around how the hitch is, either extend it out or lower it down so you can use it. And I think I'm probably going to do the latter. I'm going to eventually move that down. I also had the thought of changing the way the table is so that it would be higher. Either way, that isn't done yet, and I got stuff to do. So what I'm going to do is I found that if you raise the log lift up, you can tilt the tray, either tilt the tray up or even just unpin it and pin it into the top, move this around the woodyard, and it's just one less step. Takes a little less time. So that's how we're going to do that. So, moving the RuggedMade can be a chore. It's a heavy piece of machinery. You know, it is arguably commercial grade splitter. It's not lightweight. You know, it's not one you can just pick up easy and move. So I usually move it around with the Branson. And what I've been doing lately, now you've seen this hitch plate before. If you watch my videos, the timber claw videos, that's what I actually bought this for, was the timber claw. But it is a hitch plate, and you can mount it takes any 2-inch or above receiver. So what I've got is the hitch ball that I usually use on the 3-point hitch carrier. I put it into this one, and I've done this a few times. It works really well. It's nice because it's a little harder to hitch sometimes, but if you hook it up, you've actually got the splitter out in front of you, and you can watch it instead of having to turn your back and, you know, crank all the way around to watch the splitter how it's going. You know, you can just move it around, and plus it's a lot easier to snake it into a tight spot when you can go push it in from the front. So we're gonna get it hooked up, and we're gonna move the splitter out to the wood pile, and we're gonna get going. Okay, so we got into position. That works well. Yes, hopefully you got a good view of me moving it. And if you want to see the bird's eye view, check out the short that I recorded. It'll probably been 2 weeks ago. I'll see if I can put a link in there, somewhere up there for it. But yeah, check that video out. Check that short out if you want to see the from the driver's seat. But we got this set up, and I'm gonna get my hearing protection, grab the log ox and the picaroon, and we're gonna get to town. Well, guys, unfortunately, splitter ran out of gas. This guy, forgot to put gas in it this morning. Forgot that I ran it for a little while. So, figure it's a good time to take a break, get some gas in it, and I'll get back at it. But I'm going to show you what we got done so far in just an hour, 2 hours. We got a lot done. So I think I'm going to cut the video off here, guys. So if you like what you saw, please hit the like. Please subscribe. Once again, as always, thank you to all my new subscribers. Pretty much been getting new ones every video. That's been awesome. Hope to keep it up. But still at the point 90% of my viewers aren't subscribers. So please consider doing it. Doesn't cost you anything. But if you don't want to, that's fine too. So till next time, everyone, from all of us here at the beautiful Beavertown compound and Beavertown Outdoors, take care of each other, be good, stay safe, and I'm out.